It's always special. The supporters can't wait for this match. They come to the training ground in the days beforehand and they let the new players know just how important this fixture is. It is still only 3 points, but victories against Lyon are prestigious. If you win the derby, it's a special night. When you get the taste for a derby victory, it's something you want to experience again and again. For Les Verts captain Loïc Perrin, Sunday night will be very special. The 32-year-old was born and raised in Saint-Etienne and joined his local club aged 12, experiencing the rivalry with Lyon from a young age in the hotly disputed youth team matches between the clubs. Now in his 15th season, the central defender is closing in on 400 appearances for his beloved Saint-Etienne. He's experienced many ups and downs, but never more so than in Le Derby. Saint-Etienne versus Olympique Lyonnais, a fixture with a difference. I remember one of the first derbies. I didn't come on, but we lost 3-2 at home. I think we were 2-1 up, and Lyon scored 2 late goals. I experienced that one from the bench. It was a difficult night for us because we actually played well, but in the end, Lyon's talent got the better of us. When I started out, Saint-Etienne had just been promoted. We'd come up from Ligue 2, and Lyon were the dominant force in French football. They'd won a huge number of trophies, and they had an amazing team. So every time we played a derby, they were special games, but they were so hard. Maybe not like playing PSG today, but there was still a real gulf between the teams. I think that we had developed an inferiority complex, and that's why our first win in the 100th derby did us a lot of good, even though on the night we certainly didn't deserve it. It was a miraculous win. We defended for the whole game. We must have cleared 3 or 4 balls off the line. I don't know how many exactly, but we lived very dangerously. And then Dimitri Payet scored a magnificent free kick. When you win this kind of game, it feels good, especially as it was our first derby win for many years. And I think that helped us for the future derbies too. Looking back, I think Lyon were no longer quite as strong as they were during that period when they won however many consecutive titles it was. And I think that we were maybe stronger too. So the games became quite close. We'd win some and we'd lose some. But overall, our recent derby record has been quite good. Losing in the dying moments like that is never fun.
Il est passé Gourcuff, il va pouvoir centrer. Et la tête de Briand! Les derbies se jouent à des détails.
Losing in that fashion to any team is cruel. So in a derby, it's even worse. It's one of, well no, it's the best derby we've played. We turned in the perfect derby performance.
Corner est bien frappé! Ouverture du score de Bayal Sal!
Everything we tried came off. We'd love to play like that every weekend, but it's just not possible over a whole season.
Par-dessus, il s'est manqué. Lisevac, Gradel qui avance Volkswinkel pour le 2-0.
That night we were excellent. We played with great commitment, and I think we surprised Lyon. We also got the breaks, and you need a bit of luck to win any match.
Oh, il s'est manqué aussi Tolisso. Coad qui préfère frapper. Il a bien fait. Et 3-0 pour l'AS Saint-Etienne. Oh, ça sent bon. La date historique pour les Verts.
In the end, we secured a superb 3-0 win. Yes, that's my favourite win, because it was in our stadium. It was like when we won the League Cup. The fans had been waiting for it for so long. It was just an incredible night. I think today Lyon are superior to Saint-Etienne in general, but I think we've closed the gap in the last few years, especially compared with the early noughties. Nobody knows how this match will go. It'll depend on how we play. Of course, both teams want to win the derby. I just hope it will be us.